And according to Abbey, Clancy and Peter Crouch, the secret to a perfect marriage is that someone always has to be right. Does that sound reasonable, though? We asked you what you thought.
I think that's how it works. As long as it's me being right.
Absolutely correct.
No, I don't think so.
No, definitely not.
No.
No. It's give and take, isn't it?
Yeah, we always, give and take, yeah.
Usually we take turns, but, I mean, if we're both right, then I am right. But if he's right, I'll let him know.
I don't think that's the case. I think you just need to know when you're wrong.
I'm always right, so I never really had a problem with that.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to agree with that. 100%, yes.
You'll be right.
See, it's give and take. I give a lot and you take. That's how it works, right?
It's not how it works at all. Might be how it works. There may be some truth to this theory because actress Linda Lusardi, who's been married for 25 years, agrees with Peter and Abbey and says she's the boss in her marriage. Funny how people support it when they're the boss, isn't it? In the partnership.
Linda says she's the boss.
It's made their life easier.
Neve Spencer, though, married for 12 years, thinks that balance and respect is the key to a successful marriage. I'm intrigued by this, Neve. So you think that you're sort of equally as generous when it comes to sharing sort of the responsibility of who's right and who's making decisions?
Absolutely. I did it the wrong way for a really long time. And I didn't just wear the trousers, I wore every item in the whole wardrobe. I was in charge of everything and everyone. And then when we became both working parents, small kids, I realised that it needed to be more balanced. And I needed to at least allow him the illusion that he had a say.
See, therein lies the crux, right? Because secretly, underneath it all, you still think you're in charge. Different for you, though, Linda.
Well, I'm always right. and Sam knows that, so that's fine. He's happy with that. He doesn't want to make the decisions anyway. He's busy doing other things.
Would Sam agree with that?
What decisions?
You know, like where we're going on holiday, he said, I'm happy wherever you want to go. Right. You know, things like that. Things around the house. He's not interested in what colour I paint the wall or what sofa I buy. You know, he'd rather be putting his attention to what he's doing, you know, writing scripts and directing and doing stuff like that. He doesn't want to get involved.
Is there anything you defer to him on?
Only when it's something heavy I can't lift.
So he has his uses.
Yeah, and painting ceilings, he doesn't even need a ladder.
What do you make of that, then, Neve?
I mean, she's a goddess.
She
so
is.
So it makes sense. And I think you were saying that your partner is younger than you.
Yeah, I mean, I was running a house when he was still at school, because he's 10 years younger than me. So
there we go.
He sort of came into me knowing what to do, buying a house and doing it and everything. So he's just sort of slipped into that role and he's quite happy.
So maybe that's it, you see. They had the balance established from the start. I'm in charge and you're not. Maybe the conflict comes if, you know, people are in conflict about who's in charge.
Who's alpha? Someone wants to be alpha in the house. And I think if you're a mum as well, you know, we're just better at everything. We're good at juggling. So I apologise. Dads are great too, just saying. But we are better. But I think it's really important not to completely emasculate your partner.
Not better at the heavy stuff, not better at the heavy lifting, according to Linda.
I mean, there are needs that we have to be met by our partners, obviously.
Who puts out the bins in your house, Neve?
Oh, he always does the bins. The bins is his domain.
That's his, but is that a job that he has to do, or is it just because you won't do it, or because he, you know, that's his role?
That is his role. He does the bins, but he also cooks.
Does he?
He's a much better cook than me, so we share responsibilities. I'm good at washing up and chopping.
OK. OK, it feels like you're doing a lot of the fun jobs and not the grubby jobs.
I'm there for entertainment purposes.
I think you've probably got it right, actually, because I do everything.
You put the bins out, Linda?
I put the bins out only because he's not normally there. If he's there, then he will help me, but I have to have a routine going because he's always away.
He's always off doing his bits and pieces. A few of you getting in touch. Nick says, my wife is not always right. I just let her think that she is.
Like you said.
Tony on X says, I'd like to say I'm the boss in our house and I've got my wife's permission to say so. Al says on X, if one partner is always right, it's making the other partner always wrong, which is the thing. Is he ever wrong, Sam?
No, he's never wrong.
Because he always agrees with you.
He always says yes.
Sounds like you've both got it sorted in your own way.